little ability, really, to defend yourself.
They had a rather magnificent radiogram, and someone put on a record. And immediately the whole place got into the sounds of what I presumed must be a battle, because there was gunfire, there was shouting, there was yelling, there was tremendous noise and racket. And it went on and it went on, and everybody looked so solemn, and I glanced round and everywhere here was looking very solemn. Now the emperor always sat with his hands on his knees like this, very relaxed. And his hands at the back, I'd already noticed, were very badly popped, because he'd been, at some time the children told me, he'd been in a battle, and the Italians had used mustard gas, and some of it had gone on the back of the emperor's hands. And so he had these quite sizable dents. And I suddenly realized that the tears were rolling down his face and splashing onto these damaged hands. And although I was only 16, I thought that was terribly sad. But it was of great significance, and I think the memory of the emperor's tears will always stay with me.
Knowing help was needed, the emperor asked the world to take notice of his country's plight and demanded the League of Nations do the job it was created for in the first place, to secure peace.
It's one of the most dramatic moments in the history of the League of Nations, as the emperor without a kingdom, Haile Selassie, moves onto the rostrum to address the assembly. And it's marked by an unprecedented incident when the Italian journalists in the gallery start a riot.
Monsieur le Président, Haile Selassie's speech to the League in 1936 was unquestionably the most dramatic moment in the entire 20 years of the League's existence. And in it he posed the question, what is the security of small states worth if the League is unable to protect them?
Speaking in Amharic, the emperor says,
apart from the kingdom of the Lord, there is not on this earth any nation that is superior to any other. Should it happen that a strong government find it may with impunity destroy a weak people, then the hour strikes for that weak people to appeal to the League of Nations to give its judgment to all freedom. God and history will remember your judgment.
Very little happened at the time, because at that time the major Western European powers were all too anxious to appease the fascist dictators in the vain hope that it might prevent a major European war breaking out.